Hi guys, I hope you all have had a really good week so far. I know that most of you are back in school now, so I hope you've enjoyed being able to be there and see your friends and spend some time in your school. So this is our third week of Lent, and we are going to continue our series on the different aspects or characteristics of Jesus. So this week we're going to focus on how Jesus has the ability to see good in others, to see the best in others, as a matter of fact. So there's so many beautiful stories in the Bible of where Jesus can see the best in others. There are so many examples of when he would approach people that others wouldn't, that others would just pass by. So some of those examples are when Jesus chooses the disciples. A lot of the disciples feel like maybe they're not the best. They're not super qualified. But Jesus can see past a lot of the things that they see in themselves, and he can see into their heart. So he chooses each of them. Another example, and this is one of my very favorite examples, and probably because I can still remember from my childhood learning about this in Sunday school. But another one of the examples is Zacchaeus. And whenever I think of Zacchaeus, it definitely reminds me of when I was in Sunday school, and this song always comes to mind.
Zacchaeus was a wee little man was he. He climbed up in a sycamore tree for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way.
So whenever I think of Zacchaeus, it reminds me of when I was little and we learned that story at my church. So one of the things that I love so much about the story of Zacchaeus is the fact that he was a man that no one seemed to like. He was a tax collector, and people thought he was greedy. And he was also a very small man. So if you remember, he went to town, and everyone was talking about Jesus was coming and Jesus was coming. And he thought, well, who is this Jesus? I need to see him. Everyone's making such a big fuss. I must see who he is. So he climbs up in a tree because he can't see any other way. And so he's watching as everyone's going crazy about Jesus. And when Jesus passes by, he could have just walked right by and never even noticed Zacchaeus. But that's not what happened. Jesus stops and says, Zacchaeus, come down from that tree. I'm going to have dinner at your house tonight. Well, I can't imagine what Zacchaeus must have thought. I mean, if Jesus came to me and said, I'm coming to your house for dinner tonight, I don't know what I would do. First of all, I would be, oh no, I need to clean my house. But the neat part about this story is that here is a man that no one else in the town liked. And Jesus could have passed him by. Jesus could have said, well, there's a guy nobody likes, and just kept right on going. But the really awesome thing about Jesus is that he can see past the ugly parts. And he can see what's in our hearts. So I think that's really a great thing, and it's super awesome. It's such a great comfort to me to think about that, to think about the fact that Jesus isn't sitting somewhere making a list of all of the things that I can't do, and all of the things that I don't do, and all of the things that are wrong. That's not happening. Because Jesus can see into my heart, and Jesus knows that I love him and that I'm doing my best every day. And I want you to know that he feels exactly the same way about each of you. So the thing that I want you to remember from this is I want you to remember that if this is the way that Jesus treated Zacchaeus and so many others, and this is the way that Jesus treats each and every one of us, that this is the way we should treat others as well. So instead of looking at someone else and thinking, oh, this is wrong with them. They don't do this the right way. I don't like what this is. Try to look past those things and try to look into that person's heart and try to see the very best in them. If you treat others this way, and we all treat others this way, what a wonderful world we would live in. So I hope you guys enjoy this lesson and have fun looking around the classroom. Bye.